Hello and welcome. Hello and welcome. I actually had this game going the other day, and I really liked how I did with it, so I decided I was going to do some post-commentary on it. Partially because I'm playing with Velociraptor, PhD, and he has to leave, like, I don't know, 10 minutes into the game or something. And so I end up having to take over all of his forces. And we end up in a draw, but it was really a victory because, dear God, it was a victory. I don't know. I guess I'll fast forward this. I'm going to be going to Bravo and Delta, as you can see. I got my little thing down. It says my name, even though it's weirdly, like, blued out. But that's not the point. The point is helicopter infantry. Apparently that's the way to go in Red Dragon. Yeah, it's the way to go in Red Dragon. Like, it used to be... Oh, here we go. Let me slow this down. It used to be that helicopter infantry, too expensive, not enough... Like, it just wasn't a very viable option for doing much. Land units were just a whole lot better. As you can see here, they've got all the planes. You're going to see a couple more fly over soon. And then a couple more, I think. And it's very sad. I start to get helicopters shot at. It's like, I don't know why these guys didn't shoot at him. They're my AA helicopters. AA helicopters, very useful. I wish they could be even more useful, but they're, I mean... what is that? I almost said the Axis, but the Pack don't really have them. The Red 4 don't really have them. It's like, look, they're just like gunning down my helicopters. They take out my freaking recon helicopter. But oh, they came so close to taking out my... Yeah, you can see them. They're just wiping out everything. So I get some troops on the ground over here. I get one group of SAS down over here, and I was thinking, oh, that's not enough. I got to get more troops over there. But I like can't get them over there in time. I don't know. Oh, these guys. Yeah, I think I was sending these guys. No, I was definitely sending them to here. I was sending these guys to this place because they've got missiles and they can hold this bridge from here. And then these guys go ahead and they roll out the infantry on me. These things dropped infantry. Some of them go to take this force. That's a command helicopter that my SAS tell what's up to with a missile. It's like, oh wait, no they don't. Never mind. I don't have them. They don't get range on them. But here we go with the total air superiority of the Pack. Like, they just have total air superiority. And I'm like, oh man, I need to do something about this. I need to do something about this. But I've secured my objectives. Velociraptor made a helicopter landing on this side of the river, and he's now pushing the town. I made my landing here. I start rolling in my missile infantry, and they get done up pretty badly. I don't know. Just how it happened. These guys make a bum rush for the forest, and they meet my SAS, and they get gunned down. I don't know, like, who these guys are firing these missiles at. Oh, they're shooting the helicopters on the ground. Okay. But then they just get wiped out. They come spraying, praying through here. And we don't have enough missiles to take them down. That's my big problem. Like, I love how the SAS have anti-aircraft missile launchers, but what I don't like is how they have like 8 of them. As you can see, they are most definitely giving this group of Mi-24Ds the D, if you'll pardon the pun. But yeah, I guess things are going on. Final Cut, don't know who he is, but he's almost constantly costing us points. Like, yeah, Velociraptor, his idea here was that mortars have the same damage value as artillery, and they shoot faster and blah 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 blah. And so, yeah, I don't know. This thing just randomly started shooting missiles at something. I don't know what. I know for a fact there's nothing within range. It might have been those Hueys on the ground. My SAS joined the fight. I start getting pounded by this thing's 50 cal. But oh yeah, and over here they with the helicopter, I strafed it with. If you didn't see, I strafed it with Skyhawks because it decided it was going to land. And oh, I don't know what they're doing here. All I know is these SAS are dying, and I think they do end up dying. No, they don't. They don't. I don't think. But yeah, there's one of the Skyhawks. I don't think one of them made it out. These guys are running for the hills. Longbow. Let me talk about the longbow for a second. The longbow is fantastic for killing tanks. Like, if you've got any type of armor anywhere nearby, 16 Hellfires on a recon unit are gonna decimate any type of armor. The only problem, of course, is that it's an air unit, and air units tend to get other missiles shot at them. So yeah, he isn't able to carry out his strike. I think at this point, oh yeah, I had to send the AA helicopters back because yeah, I started moving in anti-aircraft because what's his face? Yeah, no, I'm not going to say that. Alpine Storm, that's the guy. Alpine Storm just decides he's going to roll in as many helicopters as he possibly can. And I tell these guys to turn their guns off, I think. I thought I did. But yeah, they're about to get mowed down because I have them move and it immediately loses target. Yeah, I lose a lot of things to a lot of things. What is this? This thing's got 30, right? Yeah. Yeah, I lose a fair amount of units, but somehow I still have the most points. I lose a lot of my helicopters. And of course, Velociraptor's got this enormous pile of helicopters here, but I guess this should be more focused on me. Because what I'm doing at this point is waiting for reinforcements and telling these guys to turn their guns off so they don't get shot at. What's this thing carrying? Oh, 20 mils? What does it look like? Oh, that's pretty gay. Like, to be honest, pretty gay. I do this position of Mraz, they like literally save my butt so many times. Like, they can get nothing over the bridge because of these Mraz. Like, check this missile. It's like, oh, we got this nice open bridge. I'm like, oh, let's turn the Carl Gustavs back on. Bye. And they're just like, oh no, and they get decimated by rockets. I forgot that happened. I really did forget that happened. Bye, M24. Like, just give it a second. This thing's like, oh, I don't even know how it's missing this badly. Oh, because it took a missile to the face already. I'm trying to get my Celtics back in. Or this guy's going to rearm, I think. No, he should be going back in. This guy should be going back in. We're moving in more AA. He's doing a pretty good job of holding the city and stuff. Taking out planes, doing good things. I'm more or less brought this guy to I'm more or less English good. I have more or less brought this guy to a standstill in this quadrant area over here. Like, he can't get across the bridge. I'm rolling in more AA than he can deal with. And at some point, I think fairly soon Velociraptor's gonna leave, and that's when things really start going downhill here. Here, things get on the up and up. Here, no. Is this the point where I do it? Oh yeah, here's the supply convoy to resupply my poor SAS that are completely out of missiles. And yeah, look at them crash and burn in the water. I know I mentioned earlier how I like that they sink, and I still like that they sink, because in airland battle, them just sitting on top of the water like they're made out of styrofoam, kind of annoying. Here it's pretty good. I like that they sink, because things finally sink for once. Yeah, he moves that back because it's in the middle of nowhere. I told him it was in the middle of, like, nowhere. It was, like, right here, doing nothing. So, I think at some point, I'm almost positive at some point, oh yeah, I'm just like, turn that off, turn that off. Wait for him to fly over. Oh, I don't turn it back on. Oh, there we go. Take him with one shot. That'll keep him out for a little bit longer, because it'll take a while for him to repair. And then we got more heavy helicopters rolling in with their ungodly amount of missiles and packing dudes. Love packing dudes. But they eat it in the face and go down. And my SAS are dealing with... Oh, that Celtic's about to go down. Yeah. And at this point, I think I start moving them... Yeah, I move the Mirage over here. I'm like, uh-oh, there's something on the bridge. I gotta go take care of it with my Carl Gustavs. It's like, I get this guy's radar off in just the right time. These guys, I flip him back on once he turns away. I don't think I got him. No, I didn't get him. But this one guy, he goes straight Rambo. He's like, oh, my whole squad's dead. But I've got 10 rockets. And so, I don't know. You'll see in just a second. Velociraptor's dealing with a full-scale invasion of the city. And this guy, this brave, beautiful motherfucker, rolls out with his Carl Gustav. He hits that one guy. He's like, oh no, I gotta move. And they're like, wait, where did he go? He's right there. No, not the other missile. Boom. And then they nate me. Right on top of my helicopter. Right on top of my helicopter. The Chew Mats die, I'm pretty sure. They haven't done anything really important. I just got them killed this whole time. I know I have low points at this point. That's why I haven't brought anything in. Oh wait, no, I did bring something in. Or I am going to bring something in at some point. Which is going to be... Well, you'll see. We're locked in a little bit. Oh, there we go. That's what I've been waiting for the whole time. This is a whole bunch of... French... Legion troops, I think? Some French Special Forces? And this glorious SAS squad. This is a beautiful battle right here. We've got 2 SAS guys versus 1 VDV guy. And I'm like, oh, come on, reload, don't get killed. One guy left, I'm like, oh no, I gotta disengage him. He's gonna die, I gotta disengage him. Switch him to the other side. He gets the kill. And he's out. Gets across the street. It's at the bottom of the screen. I was just like, I had my hands on my head right there. And he's like, oh man, I just did it. I just walked over there, popped that guy, and then walked back. And then here comes the mortars. And he's like, oh, I'm glad I got out of there because I got mortars. And I see this mortar the whole time. It's like, your position isn't secret with your 120mm mortar, you stupid tank-looking thing. And we've got our convoy of Legion troops moving in. We've got... I don't know. Oh, the SAS, he's like, oh, it's time to fire a rocket, and he gets them. Which makes me really happy, because I hate their freaking helicopters. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know when I do that. But I do know. I don't know. I don't know much at this point. It's been 15 minutes, guys. I'm tired. Don't bother me. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this as one chunk. I'll upload a 35-minute video. That'll be fine. Oh yeah, they took out my helicopter. Freaking nutsack lickers. And another victim, I think. To the... No, he misses. What a... Oh yeah, there we go. He leaves the game, and now I've got this to deal with. He's got this out in the middle of nowhere. This guy... I guess these guys are fine, but this thing... This is a 90-point unit right here. This is not cheap. And here's where I'm not paying attention. I'm looking at all this new stuff that I got, not noticing these guys. Which is very, very bad. These guys are out of ammo. Oh, they must have taken the other one out. I'm losing all crazy amounts of stuff at this point. Moving my prevods because they're out of ammo. These guys need to be doing stuff. It's a real mess, actually. It's not a lot of fun. He's got this fleet of helicopters that I don't end up moving because reasons. And here's where I noticed, oh no, things are wrong. Oh, look, some Iglas. Dead. We've got tanks, we've got helicopters, we've got... I think that may be helicopter shooting. I thought it was missile infantry when I was first doing this. Get the tanks in here, get the Legion out. These brave, beautiful mother lovers. And at this point, I'm concentrating on this. I don't really care about this city. I could have held this city if I pushed reinforcements into it, but I didn't have reinforcements to push. But what I do have to push is a bunch of pissed off Legion guys with long-range missiles. Just boom, hit them. These guys run straight into some Strauss's RPGs. Dude, they've got mortars in there. They're just pounding. Just, oh man, it's not really bad. And here's where I make my mistake. I push these guys out with some anti-tank, or well, some gunship helicopters inbound. And that's pretty bad. Yeah, I've been rocking back and forth in front of the mic. Shoot me. Or my tanks that just ate it. Yeah, frame rate lag because I'm getting too close to everything. Just wipe out those motor Strelskys. Got one of them left. I don't remember what I do with them. But I'm losing... I lost everything over here. Losing guys here. So, you know what? I don't... oh yeah, I put some RAWs up here to like see if I could help hold the city, but it just wasn't enough. And also some of these guys, I don't pay attention to them. And yeah, you can guess what happens to things I don't pay attention to. Because right now I'm trying to make sure this forest is okay and make sure we can get rid of this butt licker. But he's got a ton of dead friends on the bridge. We don't get him time. I've got Zippos. I could have pulled these Zippos back, put them in like the forest over here, and they could have held this bridge with fire indefinitely. Yeah. Just like general sadness right here. T-55 comes rolling down the street. It's like, what's up, IHawk? The IHawk's like, oh. He fires, he just kills him point blank. And then I move in all these Mras. Hueys. I'm like, okay, we gotta get across this bridge. Maybe retake the town that way. That's not happening. I gotta pull these guys back because they're gonna get blown up. I don't pull them back. And it gets pretty close to happening too. The Celtic pulling back. They pushed a T-64B across the bridge. The B ridge. Yeah, I lose a roll-in. Yeah, you could probably hear my dog spazzing out over there. I wonder what he's doing with his leash and collar and jingle keys. This legion's like, oh no, bad things are happening. I mean, I couldn't do anything about this at this point. I mean, I could have left him in the forest. I don't know how productive that would have been. I get some SAS down again. Oh, I get everyone out of here and try to get him into the town. Oh, I do get him into the town. That's right. And then the Bronze are like, oh, well, you're about to get so done up, it's going to be ridiculous. Oh, wait, no, it's the Legions that do it, I guess. And I think I get these guys back across the bridge. I think maybe, or they get taken out on the way back. They've got infantry over here. I'm dealing with this problem. They're taking out my legions as they run across the field. This Roland's like, "Sup, son? I'm gonna stop dead here and start shooting you down." And he, like, hits one of them somehow. We don't know. You saw that rocket, like, curve and hit something up there. Everyone there is like, oh god. These legions are like, oh, we're so dead. I'm like, oh, what am I gonna do at this point? It's like, I literally don't know what I'm going to do to hold the line. So I know this is here. Still haven't brought those in. I know I'm bringing those in soon at some point. But we got, I don't know, some kind of special forces fighting my special forces. My special forces are getting their butts handed to them on a silver platter. I don't know. I haven't checked on... I never really looked at what he was doing. All I know is that he was losing points. Like, look at him. He's got 500 points of 2,000. I carry that team. Oh, and these guys just... What's up? I'm like, oh no, we didn't want this to happen. And I'm like, alright. Pull back, I think. Boom, we get him. This is our land again. They're like, oh dang. We take that out. The tank retreats. We take those infantry out. These SAS are like, oh dang, look at us, we're total bamps. And I'm just like, alright, you guys earn some supplies. Meanwhile, these SAS are, or wait, Legion and SAS. There's another group of SAS over here that's coming too. But they're going to come over here. They're going to come reinforce this town. I'm like, what am I going to do at this point? Just what am I going to do? I don't know how I'm going to hold this bridge. And then it occurs to me. We're going to get some Raws in here. Get some Raws and hold this bridge. And so when push comes to shove, we get some Raws to hold the bridge. You'll see how that turns out in just a second. Right now what I'm worried about is I know there are bad guys in this forest. I know there are bad guys in this town. I know there are bad guys in this town. There are bad guys here. Here. Well, more like here, here, here. And I don't know where they are exactly here, but I know that they're there. So I begin to plot to do something about it. And my plot doesn't really come to fruition until I realize that I've got so many freaking forces about. But let me get the Miraz into position. And like, where would I put these Miraz if I were me? And I'm like, oh wait, I am me. I'll put them here, and I'll put them here. They'll be able to fire on the bridge. Get a third group of Miraz, I think. Ooh, a lot more. Oh yeah, it's 3 and 4. So I think I double up those guys, double up these guys. And I also probably should have put some missile infantry maybe like back here. And here. And probably for good measure, get out of my face. Probably for good measure right about here too. But I didn't. So I still don't have. Here we go. This is my countermeasure right here. Long range, air burst, anti-tank artillery. Or multiple launch rocket systems. MLRS, yes. MLRS, yes, I'm a rapper. Not really. I do a little bit of YouTube from time to time. And here we've got... Anyone want to guess this tank? Yeah, it's a T-80. I'm like, ooh, points. And so... I see that and I'm like, I just think, oh, points. I'm going to get some points off of this guy. They still haven't learned their lesson. They're still trying to push helicopters over this expanse of water. Or this river, I guess. Calling it expanse of water is probably wrong. We're about to take the lead, I think. Maybe. Yeah, it's pretty close right now, even though I'm dominating, destroying them. Mr. Final Cut is most definitely not. Honestly, I don't know what he's doing at this point. He's moving in infantry and anti-tank units without the cover of anti-aircraft. He's getting rolled up on by some armored units that I guess don't really do anything. But here's where I see, oh, that's a problem. They're pushing heavy armor across the bridge. Can the Mraz take him? Who knows? Maybe they can. T-64B, take it out. We got some guys pushing the bridge here. Marine Jagers got them spotted. The Mraz are like, come at us, buddy. We've been waiting for this day. They get one. Alright, oh, is it time for round 2? Yeah, it's time for round 2. We got another one. At this point, he's like, ooh, I'm rethinking this advance. But they're like, push the charge. And so the guys in the tank are like, oh, please don't make us push the charge. We're going to die. And then, I think the Mraz get another one. Yeah, they get another one. And I'm just like, you're not taking this bridge. Ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom. Nobody's taking this bridge. We're not even going to have a bridge anymore. We're just going to have a burning pile of vehicles. And I'm like, alright, I need to repair these Mraz. I need to have my helicopter fleet do something. I never have my helicopter fleet do something. I make them, you know, sit down in a hole and be a helicopter fleet. So we've got this area secure. Did I have my rockets fire already? No, I don't think I did. Nah, I don't think I did. They're like, oh, look, guys. We're gonna 10 of us, we're gonna go take that warehouse building over there. And they're like, oh, that's probably a good idea. Here the rockets are gonna fire. You're gonna get that in a second. Yeah, I guess I'll... I mean, do you really want to see it? We got these, like, rockets. Gong-yong's dead due to my concentrated SAS fire. It's like, he kind of got the perfect time. Not really. I still take, I think, some things out. Yeah, there we go. There's some things I'm taking out. Take that guy out. Take that guy out. And they're just like pushing whatever kind of BMPs they want over the bridge. We got another assault. This time it's in the water too. They take out my freaking land infantry, my land recon. Infantry recon, my favorite kind of recon, by the way. I don't do recon unless it's like infantry or helicopter recon. Maybe the occasional Bradley because they've got the Taus, but not so much since Airland Battle. They're really good for tactical if you want to get a couple good kills. So I'm like, oh no, what are we gonna do? We're just gonna, oh, we're gonna miss? It's like, is that what we're gonna do? We're gonna miss again? It's like, come on, guys. There we go. It's like, how close does he have to be? Pull them back, get them some of that CH-40 whatever help. I don't know where that guy's going. All I know is he's going straight down to the dirt. we're still trailing. I don't, like, honestly, I don't know why we're trailing at this point. I mean, if you look at what I'm doing, I've got 3,000 points. K-Man's got, I guess K-Man's really just, show me some troops over here. We'd see K-Man, I guess. Because these guys are getting no kind of points off me. I guess K-Man's running the planes. Just like, oh, we think we're gonna take this bridge again, and I'm like, no, you're really not. It's like, look at this. You've got some of the heaviest Russian tanks stuck on this bridge. You've got some like various APCs, some lighter Russian tanks, anti-aircraft. There's nothing getting over this bridge. And lo and behold, they try another charge. I think that's hilarious. Like, I would have stopped. As a matter of fact, there are several things I would have done. Like, Skyhawk. Here we go. Like, bring in some prowlers. You know, scan the area for radar, AA. Roll in an F-11C. I'm not really paying attention to this area. They're doing their job. These guys doing their job. They get nothing but a little bit of ground fire from missiles. And I don't know. I guess those missiles are about to disappear? You tell me. Yeah, those missiles just disappeared. I kind of want to know how many I killed at that point. Here, I'm going to pause the video. Or not pause the video, but pause the replay. Select neutral. We're going to play for a second. Yeah. So, I'm going to look at the map at this point. Because I haven't looked at the map at this point. I haven't watched this up to this point. Didn't know he was there. They've got a healthy amount of AA here. Is this K-Man over here? It is K-Man. I should have asked K-Man. It's like, hey man, do you want to play some games later? Because it looks like we're both pretty good at this. And yeah, I don't know. I guess he just, that's all he runs is like, he was doing an airborne unit or something. I don't remember, but he's just hell-bent on getting helicopters across this water. And I'm telling him every time, it's not gonna work, it's not gonna work. I've got SAS. But, I mean, can we blame him for trying? Yeah, we can. Are there more points for me to bomb out here? Yeah, there are, but who cares? They can't get across this water. This is not sufficient force. They can't even charge the bridge because the Mraz will just slam them with rockets. I'm wasting time. I don't know. I wanna go back to my view. So we'll go back to my view. We'll play the video or the replay or whatever. This thing's just like, I'm gonna get in there, and I'm like, oh no, you're not. I've got these guys in here. I need them to stay alive. I roll in some heavy Japanese armor. I think that's Japanese. It might be. No, I'm pretty sure it's Japanese. They can't get it through their head that they're not going to be able to stop these Mraz. Like, there's just no way they're going to be able to do it. Like, oh, look, there's some guys on the other side of the bridge. We'll fire a shot. Don't kill anyone. Nobody kills anyone. Maybe that mortar shell will kill... No, not even the mortar shell will kill anyone. It's like, what's up, son? Boom, boom. They're dead. We've got stuff going on up here. And, of course, the SAS are more than capable. It's like, hi, Motostrelsky, how are you doing? Oh, and they get a little love from the heavy Japanese tank. They're just bombing me. I'm like, oh, well, I don't really care. I don't know if they take one out. Oh, maybe. No, they don't take anyone out. And they're like, oh, let's see if we can cross with helicopters, which is a fantastic idea because I've got nothing but, well, that thing to defend with. So it is, as a matter of fact, a pretty good idea. Only problem with that idea is Mraz. They don't even, like, these guys don't even have time to shoot at my Mraz. Wait, what's... Oh, okay, I understand. I was like, why is their ammunition different? And then I realized, oh, there's one of them there. Or there's two in that one. At this point, I'm just like, let's fire some mortars across the bridge. They blow up one of my helicopters. I don't even care. Oh man, helicopters. I don't use them for anything but transporting my infantry. Final Cut's just getting wrecked. Just absolutely wrecked. And so they're just like, oh, we're gonna do this, and I'm like, who the hell you are? What do I do at this point? Oh, I bring in the Celtic. I'm just like, bye! 1. Bye! Oh, and we win at this point. Yep. So that was that. I had a fantastic amount of kills. I don't know why... I don't know what happened to the rest of the replay, but... yeah, that assault might have actually gotten through to me. I need to find someone here to, like, personally apologize to. Which would be... these Chew Mats. I want to personally apologize to the families of those Chew Mats. Because I got them killed. Alright, that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed my rambles, and maybe you learned something. I will see you guys next time.